Her name is Chloe. She's 24 years old. She hasn't spoken to her family in 6 years. She grew up in a strict Christian home in Texas. Her father was a deacon. Her mother led the women's ministry. Every Sunday, every Wednesday, every summer camp, Jesus was everywhere. Then at 18, she told them she was dating a woman. Her father gave her an ultimatum: leave the girlfriend or leave the house. She left, and she never looked back. Chloe doesn't hate God. She just decided God must hate her. Now she lives out of her car, drifting from town to town. Tonight she's in a diner outside Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's 2 a.m. She's nursing a cold cup of coffee because she can't afford another one. She's been thinking about ending things. Not dramatically, just driving into the dark and not stopping. But then the door opens.
An older woman walks in, maybe 60, graying hair, simple clothes, no makeup. She looks tired, but her eyes are sharp, the kind of eyes that have seen things. She doesn't order anything. She walks straight to Chloe's booth and sits down across from her. "Mind if I sit?" she asks, but she's already sitting. Chloe is too exhausted to be annoyed. Sure, whatever. The woman stares at her, not creepy, curious, like she's reading a book she's read before. "You're Chloe," the woman says. Chloe freezes. "How do you know my name?" The woman smiles. "Your father is David. Your mother is Ellen. You have a younger brother named Caleb. You haven't spoken to them since June 12th, 6 years ago." Chloe's heart starts pounding. "Who the hell are you? Did my parents send you?" The woman shakes her head. "No, they don't even know I'm here. In fact, they don't know I exist." Chloe wants to run, but her legs won't move. The woman's voice is calm, almost hypnotic. "I'm not here to preach," the woman says. "I'm here to tell you a story. And when I'm done, you can leave. You can forget, but you won't." The woman tells Chloe about a different family. A family in a small town in Missouri. A mother and father who lost their only daughter in a car accident 20 years ago. The daughter was 18. Her name was also Chloe. "That's a coincidence," Chloe says. "Wait," the woman says. After the accident, the mother fell into a deep depression. She stopped going to church. She blamed God. One night, she screamed at him, "You took my Chloe. Give me another one. Give me someone to love." The woman pauses. That night, she had a dream. A voice said, "Your daughter is not lost. She is being raised by another family, but she will run away. And when she does, you will find her, and you will love her, and she will come back to me." Chloe's hands are shaking now. "What are you saying?" The woman reaches into her purse and pulls out a faded photograph. She slides it across the table. Chloe looks at the photo. It's a baby girl, maybe 1 year old, with a tuft of dark hair and a crooked smile. Written on the back in cursive, "Our Chloe, age 1, 1989. Chloe looks up. "I was born in 2000. That's not me." The woman's eyes fill with tears. "No," she says softly. "That's my Chloe, the one I lost. But the voice in my dream, it wasn't telling me to find another child. It was telling me that God had already given me one, 20 years later, in a different body." Chloe shakes her head. "This is crazy. You're crazy." The woman doesn't argue. She just points to Chloe's left wrist. "You have a birthmark, Looks like a small star. 3 points.
Chloe pulls back her sleeve. The birthmark is there. She's had it her whole life. My Chloe had the exact same birthmark, the woman whispers, in the exact same place. Chloe stands up. The chair scrapes loudly. The fry cook looks over. I'm leaving, Chloe says. But before she can move, the woman says something that stops her cold. You don't remember the accident, do you? The one that killed your parents when you were 3? Chloe freezes. What? You were adopted, Chloe. Your biological parents died in a car crash in 2003. You were 3 years old. You were adopted by David and Ellen. They never told you. Chloe sinks back into the booth. Her mind is racing. Flashes of memory. A car seat. Broken glass. A woman's scream. She'd always thought those were nightmares. How do you know this? She whispers. The woman reaches across the table and takes Chloe's hand. Because I was driving the other car, she says.
The diner seems to go completely quiet. Even the hum of the refrigerator stops. 20 years ago, I was drunk, the woman says, her voice breaking. I ran a red light. I hit a young couple with a baby in the back. The baby survived. Her name was Chloe. Tears are streaming down the woman's face now. I went to prison. I got out. I found God in a cell, alone, begging for forgiveness. And he said, you cannot bring them back, but you can find their daughter, and you can tell her the truth, and you can ask for her forgiveness. That is the only way you will ever be free. Chloe is crying now too. Hard, ugly crying. You killed my parents? She chokes out. Yes, the woman says, and I have carried that every single day for 20 years. I'm not here to make you believe in God. I'm here to give you what I stole from you. The truth. Chloe pulls her hand away. She wants to scream. She wants to hit this woman. But something else rises in her chest. Something she hasn't felt in 6 years. Pity. Chloe sits in silence for a long time. The clock on the wall ticks. 2:47 a.m. Finally, she speaks. I don't forgive you, she says. Not tonight. Maybe not ever. The woman nods. I know. But Chloe looks at the woman's hands, old, wrinkled, trembling. I don't want to be alone anymore, and you don't either. The woman lets out a sob. Chloe reaches across the table and takes her hand. Tell me about my real parents, she says, and then we'll figure out the rest. They talked until sunrise. The old woman told Chloe everything. Her parents' names, Michael and Sarah, their favorite song, the way Michael used to sing off key. Chloe listened, cried, laughed. And when the sun came up over the Oklahoma highway, Chloe did something she hadn't done in 6 years. She closed her eyes and whispered, God, I don't know if you're real, but if you are, thank you for the truth, even when it hurts. The old woman smiled. She wasn't an angel. She wasn't a ghost. She was just a broken person who had finally stopped running. And sometimes that's exactly who God sends.